What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. We're getting started on pulling out the potentially blown turbo. I've decided that I'm actually going to take this on myself after some just weighing up if I was going to send it to a shop to do it myself. I decided, hey, I'm just going to do it myself. So getting stuck into pulling off everything here, which is pretty straightforward. There's a lot of just 10mm and 10mm bolts all around. I do have some exciting news. The new turbo is here, so it is a Hypergear high flow with a G2 core. It is ball bearing. Shout out to Mr. PJ Customs. Go check him out. Show him some love. He made up these really sick lines for me. He also does some super cool turbo kits for these cars. On this occasion, I am going with this turbo just for the purposes that I don't want to tune it. I do go and hit him up. I'll leave his thumbnail here. So thank you, PJ. Appreciate all your help so far. Mate, you're an absolute legend. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so we've got everything off. We've got stuff set up here. Behind this box, we have a air fuel ratio gauge AM1. Shout out to CMA for shipping it to me literally within 10 hours. Like, that was just ridiculous, mind blowing. I've heard some horror stories, but you guys came through with the good, so thank you. But yeah. So I'm currently at the stage of just pulling everything off. I've got this cable basically ready to come off. Then I'll be pulling the J-pipe. So it's not that interesting, but yeah, you'll see this in a sec with hopefully the heat shot off, J-pipe off, and we can start inspecting and see potentially how much play is in this turbo. And maybe this is the reason why it was making all those noises. So we'll see in a sec. My phone is about to die, but we've just taken the J-pipe off, and I am, yeah, wow. Have a look at this. The turbo is absolutely shot. Look at the fins. They are non-existent. They've completely left the chat. So that is exactly the reason why she was sounding like she was. That's really not good. So I'm hoping, I mean, that's coming intake side. I really am hoping that that nothing's gone through into the motor. I don't think it would have, but yeah, that's chopped. So, well, there we go. We have our answer, and it's a good answer. And you know, this is the reason why we're doing it. We had a feeling, we had a suspicion. Now gives me a bit of peace of mind that that we've made the right decision, and really keen to get this on. So I'm going to continue getting this off, probably leave it here for today, and I'll probably pick this up on Saturday when I feel like it. But there you go. All right, guys, it is Saturday now. Getting started back on pulling out the broken finned turbo. I had my neighbours come around and reiterate to me that it's not blown, which technically it's not. But yeah, the fins are cracked. So yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit more than probably what we bargained for, in the sense that we will need to pull the front bar off, just to inspect the hot side intercooler, just to make sure there's no metal fragments from the fins sitting in there. Last thing we want is it to get stuck right through the cooler, up into the engine. If there are any small little pieces that may have gone through, it probably would have just been eaten and chewed up by the engine, so no really big dramas. But we do have a good mate of mine coming around. A lot of you probably know him, but he's an absolute G. It's great to see his, I guess, progression in drifting slowly get better, which he has. But Mr. Rex is coming around to give us a hand. So we'll be able to just bang this out, take the bumper off, cooler off, inspect the damage, probably more so of the turbo now that it's actually going to come out. I'm planning on actually putting both of them together just to give you guys a bit of a, I guess, a lesson on what the difference is between the really shitty stock CT15Bs and what Hypergear does. Some of you might care, some of you might not, but if you are like me and you're on a budget, you just want to get a turbo quickly in the car that works, Hypergear is probably the best way to go. If you are looking to push a bit more power, depending on your goals, 3071, 3076, 3582, hit up PJ, get one of his Pulsar turbos. Rex has one in his Chaser, which he's currently working on at the moment, and that thing should make an easy, 350 to 360 kilowatt on flex fuel. So anyway, we'll catch up with you in a sec. We'll get stuck right in this car. Okay, we have take two. Rex, you're here.
What's going on?
We have introduced you, Mr. Drifter.
On the yes.
Oh,
you need to throw the clip of when I just go.
Okay. Oh fuck. I'll throw in a clip right here.
Oh, fuck.
So Rex has a bit of experience with turbos, obviously using PJ's 3076 kit?
GT, yeah. Pulsar GTX 3076.
There you go. So, yeah, no, he has had a bit of work, so he's going to give me a hand just ripping it out today. And then, obviously, once it's out, probably, I don't know, come back another time when we're doing all the fun stuff.
So you're going to get the DFAS to weld the
DFAS to weld the V-band, as we sort of mentioned a bit earlier. But, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll put you down and enjoy. Alright, so the dump pipe is off, and as a lot of JZX owners know, it is pain in the ass.
Hate it.
And
do it again.
yeah, no, it's not fun, but what we're doing now is we're going to start removing some of the coolant lines, draining the coolant. We've also got to drain the oil as well, and then front bar's got to come off, and then we can take the cooler off, and then I guess the rest I can muck around with. Alright, so the manifold is about to come off. We've taken off all the bolts, it's just being held on by the stud. The turbo's literally just kicking it there, so I guess once this comes out, then we're going to be rocking and rolling with getting it out. Then we can have a really good look at the inside and the rear on what happened with this thing, and then we're just going to take the front bar off, and cooler piping is coming out. So give us a sec and we'll get it done. Alright, so the manifold is off, the turbo is out. Come and have a look at this in the daylight. It's not great.
No.
It's not what we want. As you can see, something has 100% gone in. Like, play isn't even really that bad. Like, it's decent, but it's not too bad. And I can't really get behind the rear housing, but even in there, like, it's as normal as it should be. So I'm thinking, you're thinking, something's definitely been sucked in. I think it may have been the old pod filter that I had, just the way Blitz make them. Yeah, if you do have a 110 JZX110 crown, don't buy the Blitz adapter intake, because you do have to put a nut on the inside. And look what's happened. We're going to this whole effort because it's cooked, but you know what? It's hi-fi time and it's external gate time, so now I've got a good turbo. I'm not gonna have to take it out again. Like, it's reliable, I can drift on it, and you know, Bob's your uncle, which he is. So yeah, there you go. Cheers, bro. Thank you for giving me a hand.
No worries, bro. Anytime.
Next video, we're going to be cleaning things up, putting on the new lines, potentially as well heading over to DFAS's, because he will be doing the welding on the manifold, as well as welding the gate on the hi-fi turbo. So big shout out to Mr. Rex. Thank you for giving us a hand, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.